welcome to our YouTube channel. Our channel specializes in introducing fun information and cultural comparisons from around the world, allowing you to broaden your horizons and gain a deeper understanding of different countries' customs and cultural traditions. Our channel contains a wealth of exclusive content, allowing you to learn about interesting traditional and modern cultures. You can learn about wedding customs, festivals, culinary culture, music, dance, sports activities, and more from around the world. These contents not only expand your knowledge but also enrich your life and enhance your cross-cultural communication abilities. Our goal is to make you more interested and knowledgeable about the world. If you enjoy our content, please click the subscribe button to get more updates and interesting videos. Also, please don't forget to like and share with your friends and family. If you have any feedback or suggestions, please share them in the comments below. We will continue to improve based on your feedback. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be discussing an important topic for anyone who loves to travel: avoiding common cultural mistakes. Traveling to a new country can be an exciting and enriching experience, but it's important to remember that different cultures have different norms and customs. Making a cultural mistake can not only be embarrassing, but it can also be offensive. In this video, we'll be discussing some common cultural mistakes that travelers make and how to avoid them. When you're traveling to a new country, it's important to be aware of the cultural norms and customs. These norms and customs can vary widely from country to country and even from region to region within a country. For example, in some cultures, it's customary to remove your shoes before entering someone's home, while in others, it's considered rude to do so. In this video, we'll be focusing on some common cultural mistakes that travelers make and how to avoid them. Dress code. One of the most common cultural mistakes that travelers make is not dressing appropriately for the culture they're in. This can lead to unintentional disrespect and misunderstandings. Therefore, it's important to research the dress code of the country you'll be visiting before you go. In some cultures, it's not only about covering up, but also about dressing conservatively. For example, in some countries, men may be expected to wear long pants and women may be expected to wear long skirts or dresses. Additionally, it's important to consider the weather when packing. It may be hot, but it's still important to dress appropriately. In order to fully immerse yourself in the local culture, it's also a good idea to observe how the locals are dressed and try to follow their lead. This can help you better understand the culture and show respect to the locals. Furthermore, dressing appropriately can also affect how you are treated by locals. If you dress inappropriately, you may be seen as disrespectful or ignorant, which can lead to negative interactions with locals. Therefore, taking the time to research and pack accordingly can greatly enhance your travel experience. Gestures. Gestures can differ extensively from one culture to another. It is important to be cognizant of the cultural differences in gestures because what may be considered as a friendly gesture in one culture may be viewed as offensive in another. For instance, the gesture of forming an OK sign with the fingers and thumb is widely used in the United States to indicate that everything is good, but it is considered vulgar in some other cultures. Therefore, it is advisable to be mindful of the gestures that you use to communicate and to try to avoid anything that could be misinterpreted. If you are unsure about a particular gesture, it is best to err on the side of caution and avoid it altogether. It is always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to cross-cultural communication. In addition, it is helpful to learn about the cultural nuances of gestures in the cultures that you plan to visit or interact with, as this can help to avoid misunderstandings and promote a more harmonious exchange. Personal space. Culture can manifest in a variety of ways, and one aspect that is particularly interesting is personal space. The degree of physical proximity that is deemed acceptable between individuals can vary quite dramatically across cultures. In some cultures, people may stand very close together when they're talking, while in others, people may prefer to maintain greater distance. It is important to be mindful of these cultural norms, and to make an effort to adapt to the social expectations of the culture you find yourself in. Observing how the locals interact with each other can be an effective way of gauging how much personal space is deemed appropriate, and adjusting your behavior accordingly can help you to better integrate into the community. It is worth noting that personal space can be influenced by a variety of factors, including social status, gender, and age, among others. Understanding these nuances can help you to navigate social situations with greater ease and confidence. Dining customs can vary greatly depending on culture, and it's important to be aware of these differences before visiting a new country. In some cultures, meals are a time for socializing and building relationships, while in others, they are seen as a time for rest and relaxation. For instance, in some cultures, it is customary to remove your shoes before entering a home, while in others, it is considered impolite to do so. When traveling to a new country, it is always a good idea to do some research on the local dining customs and try to follow them as closely as possible. This can help you avoid any cultural misunderstandings and show respect for the local culture. Additionally, observing how the locals eat and emulating their behavior can be a great way to learn more about the local culture and build relationships with the people you meet. So there you have it, some common cultural mistakes that travelers make and how to avoid them. Remember, when you're traveling, respect the culture you are in and try to adapt to it as much as possible. By doing so, you'll have a more enjoyable and fulfilling travel experience. And if you do make a mistake, don't worry too much about it. Most locals will appreciate that you're making an effort to learn about their culture and will be forgiving of any mistakes you make. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you have learned some new knowledge about world cultures and interesting facts. If you enjoy the content on this channel, please subscribe to our channel for more entertaining videos. Also, please like and share with your friends and family. If you have any comments or suggestions, please share them with us in the comment section below. Once again, thank you for watching and supporting us. See you next time.